Hello, my name's Ian Sharp and this is my Unit 5 Studio Photography Assignment 10 presentation to the Marketing Manager. In this presentation, I will firstly outline the commercial, artistic and creative intentions behind my project. Secondly, I'll evaluate the techniques and practices used. I'll then present my printed, framed and mounted photographs to you, my Marketing Manager, and finally I'll leave you with a feedback form which I'd be very grateful if you could complete for me. Doterra Gourmet is a premium olive oil which has not previously been advertised in the UK, and I now have an opportunity to create firstly a product photograph in a similar style to that used in Portugal, and secondly an advertising image which differentiates it from regular everyday olive oils for sale in the UK. The differentiation is to be achieved through firstly creative use of a modern composition and impactful lighting. This will deliver engaging images to establish the Gourmet sub-brand as a contemporary aspirational product. I have four commercial intentions. Firstly, as brand awareness is very low as we've not previously advertised this product in the UK, we need to build that. Secondly, the product image that I produce needs to be suitable for a broad range of uses, ensuring that the brand, Oliveira de Serra, the sub-brand Gourmet, olives and the descriptive text, which says Portuguese extra virgin olive oil, are as clearly identifiable as possible. Thirdly, the advertising image needs to be suitable for magazine and online use, and it needs to position the Gourmet sub-brand as both premium and contemporary. And finally, we want to expand the brand perception from purely savoury into the additional category of sweet. I will now discuss my artistic and creative intentions. Firstly, on the product photograph. I need to present it as attractively as possible within the constraints of it being a product image. I'll consider a low camera angle because that will accentuate the tapering of the bottle, and soft lighting which gives pleasing reflections on the top of the bottle whilst maintaining the clarity of text which is lower on the bottle. And finally, by ensuring a low camera angle and lighting to draw attention to the key text including branding, which is key in a product image. Concerning the advertising photograph, I'm seeking to generate an emotional response through linking the product to sweet as well as savoury food. I want to use composition to connect the brand to relevant food items, and also I'll consider props, so for example a wooden board for savoury and plates for sweet which differentiate savoury from sweet, and also look at height, angles and inherent differences in colour, texture and tone which can help bring out the best in this product and the photograph. On the screen now you see my final two images, the product image on the left and the advertising image on the right. Each image has been printed on an A4 piece of paper and mounted on an A2 sized board, so quite large. Around the outside of each board you see the background material that the photograph of the board was taken against. The boards of course can be moved around and presented in a different way to you. Looking just at the two individual images, on the left hand side I present to you the product image. So against a white background, a clearly defined dark coloured bottle, slightly off black. By using a low camera angle, the text at the bottom of the bottle is very clear and readable, Portuguese extra virgin olive oil. The line of text, extra virgin olive oil, is only 1.5 millimeters in size on a bottle that's more than 20 meters high. So by taking this low camera angle at the same level as the branding, I make sure that that text is as readable as possible. Also, the branding of Oliveira de Serra and Gourmet is also clear. Higher up the bottle you'll see the two reflections, which adds interest to the least interesting part of the bottle. On the right hand side, my advertising image, which shows the product shot taken on the left overlaid on top of some appealing food, which reinforces the premium nature and how it's used, so there's both sweet and savoury items here. I've chosen to do it this way because it enables the brand to be very clear, given we've got low brand awareness on this item, so the branding is very clear rather than losing it in a large plate of food or large area of food. It also has left some text on the right hand side where I can put over the advertising message, which here is that the olive oil is suitable for every occasion and expanding into sweet as well as savoury. Next, I'd like to talk about the choices that I made in presenting the images and how they met the brief. So firstly, on the product image, by presenting it in an attractive manner by emphasising the appealing tapered bottle, I show it as appealingly as I can within what is basically just a product image. By using the camera at brand level, it ensures that the brand, so Oliveira da Serra, sub-brand Gourmet, and the bottom line text, Portuguese extra virgin olive oil, are all clear and prominent. And the soft lighting ensures pleasing yet subtle reflections on the bottle and draws the attention onto the key text and the gold part of the label. For the advertising image, it clearly positions the product as premium. Remember, this brand isn't known in the UK, and we're trying to justify a price point which is the second highest of 59 items within Sainsbury's and double many of its competitor products. It extends the Gourmet sub-brand from savoury into sweet usage. The branding is very prominent to address the low brand awareness that I've previously talked about. And finally, choice of image, dimensions and size means it's suitable for both print and online usage. Finally, I'd like to provide you with an evaluation of the techniques and practices I used. So starting with what went well. Firstly, the impact of lighting was as expected, it was controllable and it was predictable. Secondly, the idea I selected for each option was successful first time. Thirdly, the post-production processes were relatively straightforward because I did get fairly good images in raw format straight from the camera to work with. What didn't work so well? So it was difficult to create an artistic and creative product shot because the intention of the product shot is clarity rather than something that can be viewed as artistic or creative. And secondly, finding the best composition in the advertising image of savoury and sweet took a great deal of time through trial and error, included repeated small adjustments of items to get exactly the effect I'm looking for. Thank you very much. That brings my presentation to a close. I'll now leave you with a marketing feedback form, which I'd be very grateful if you could return to me in due course. Thank you.